What up, it's Chris from Laser Lemming and UpandLoaded.com. Today, shots have been fired by Microsoft. You know the company, the Xbox One Scorpio company. They have come out announcing the Xbox Game Pass. This is a clear, direct competitor against PlayStation Now. If you're not following the news, PlayStation Now is Sony's streaming service. Why does Sony have a streaming service? Because they don't have real backwards compatibility in the PlayStation 4. Why doesn't the PlayStation 4 have backwards compatibility? Because PlayStation 3 was an expensive mess to make. They used proprietary architecture, it's a mess. It's too costly to put into the PlayStation 4, so now they're making back all the money that they lost in the PlayStation 3 gen by charging you a lot of money to play PS3 games streamed directly to your PlayStation 4. Does that make any sense? No, probably not. What I'm trying to say is Sony charges a lot of money for fake backwards compatibility. $20 per month to use PlayStation Now, or $45 for 3 months. No yearly pass as far as I'm aware. And this is all to play around 450 plus PS3 games via your internet connection. You can't download them because, again, the PlayStation 4 is not backwards compatible with the PS3. So you have to play them off of another PlayStation 3 remotely, far away in Siberia somewhere. You're playing it through your internet connection. So sometimes it might be a little bit of a delay, a little bit of input lag when you're pressing a button or a trigger. Things might move a little bit slower. You might see some bit compression. The colors might be off, might be a little dark, might be a little pixelated. That's what streaming is like right now, especially, with a game. PlayStation Now, I've heard, is pretty good if you have a pretty good connection, but it's also pretty expensive. So what happened? Microsoft said, you know what? You're doing that wrong. You're doing it wrong. We're in second place, which means we have to think better. We have to think smarter. And my God, that's what they're doing. So they announced the Xbox Game Pass. 100 plus games that you can play, all of them, and you don't have to stream a single one of them. In fact, you can't stream a single one of them. You download them. You download them to your system, and you play it that way. That means you don't have to worry about hiccups outside of poor coding, overambitious developers. That's it. Otherwise, go for it. And you know what? Sony's charging $20 a month for this streaming service of just PlayStation 3 games. Microsoft is coming out right out the gate saying this is going to be $10 a month for Xbox One and Xbox 360 games, and you can download them. Boom. And what else did they do earlier? Oh yeah, they added backwards compatibility to Xbox 360 games, and that addition is now showing itself in this service. Now, there's a whole bunch of implications that are happening because of this service. Now, this is showing that Microsoft has clear intentions of making games into a service. GameStop shares went down after Microsoft announced this because GameStop, they're all about used games. They don't give a shit about new games. Even though they'll sell them, they don't want to. That's why they try to sell you new games that have been opened and played by employees. GameStop sales or shares went down when Microsoft announced this because it's showing the death of retail. Retail, GameStop, EB Games, even Best Buy, Target, Walmart, all of these companies are going to hurt in some capacity. GameStop more than others, but they're going to hurt in some capacity because people are relying on them less. Less people care about the box because as soon as they stick that disc or that cartridge into their system, they're going to get hit with a day one patch that's tons of gigabytes anyway, and they got to download it anyway. So many people are thinking, you know what, why not just download it with the patch and all right from my system? And Microsoft loves that. Sony loves that. Nintendo loves that. They all want you to buy directly from them. That means they don't have to give Target or Walmart or GameStop a cut of their game. They just give the cut to the developer and the cut to themselves. Boom. Economics. So that's where we're at. Microsoft went hard. They said it's not streaming, all downloading. Some games are going to go away. Some are going to come back. And if a game is in the Xbox Game Pass catalog, if it's one of the lucky 100 games, and you say, you know what, this game's about to expire, I want to keep playing this game, let me get on the Xbox Live Store and buy it. They said if it's already in the catalog of the Xbox Game Pass subscription service, and you find it on the store, and you're a member, you're a subscribing member of the Xbox Game Pass, you get it at a discount. They didn't say what that discount's going to be. I'm sure it fluctuates game by game. It's up to the publisher, yada, 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 but you get a discount. they crossed all their T's. Now, I am not in favor right now of games as a service, at least solely controlled by Microsoft, Sony, or Nintendo. I like competition because it gives you things like this. PlayStation Now, I never thought was a good value. I still don't think it's a good value. Why would I pay for what Sony forgot to put in? I'm paying for Sony's mistakes. They made mistakes with the PlayStation 3. It was too expensive to make, and now we don't have backwards compatibility in the PlayStation 4. And what Xbox One owners are showing us is that backwards compatibility is still very popular. So, get it together, Sony. Get it together, Sony. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think of the Xbox Game Pass? What do you think of games becoming a service? Kind of like Netflix. Would you be okay with that? Would you be okay with spending, I don't know, $20 a month to play pretty much whatever game you want? That day is a long ways off, and you'll never have a moment where every single game is going to be available on one service. And you don't want that. You don't want that because you don't get competition, which means you don't have competitive pricing. If one company controls everything, understand this, fanboys, if Microsoft controlled everything, if Sony controlled everything, if Nintendo controlled everything, and all the other companies were under their umbrella, you'd be screwed. You'd be screwed. Prices would be sky high, and they would not be doing anything competitive. They would not have any motive, any reason to do better. Microsoft coming in at half the price of PlayStation Now with the Xbox Game Pass is showing that they have their face to the coals. They are feeling the pressure from Sony. Sony is winning. So Sony's looking at this and they're saying, all right, go ahead with your Xbox Game Pass. Go ahead with your EA subscription pass, whatever. We are the top dog right now. Every top dog. When Nintendo was top dog, they did this. When Sony's top dog, they do this. When Microsoft was top dog, they did this. They always get cocky as hell. And they always screw it up. So that's why I kind of like the second, third contender a lot. Even though I have a PlayStation 4. And they're winning. Good for them. Good for them. I still want Microsoft to put pressure on them. I want a boot behind Sony's ass whenever possible. A boot behind Nintendo. A boot behind Microsoft. I want all these companies to feel pressure from the other. That's how you get competition. That's how you get better pricing, better games, better features, better everything. Comes from competition. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think of Xbox Game Pass and games as a service? What do you think of PlayStation Now? What do you think of a possible Nintendo alternative? I don't know. Anyway, stick around right now because I want to talk about games, free games. So last week I said, you know what, I'm going to offer out some games or a game. I said, lucky winner gets BioShock or Mirror's Edge. Didn't really happen that way. So I'm going to do this a little bit different. I want to give out some free games. If you're not paying attention, I want to give you a free game or games. And it's pretty simple. It's a contest, and you're all invited. Multiple winners this time. We're looking at BioShock, let's say Day of the Tentacle, and Tomb Raider. And some other indie games. Lots of winners in this, okay? Lots of people can win. I'm serious. Just all you got to do is go to the Facebook page. We're going to keep it real simple. Go to the Facebook page at Up and Loaded. Search for Up and Loaded, or, just click the link below for the Up and Loaded Facebook page. Like it. You just have to follow and comment on a post. We post things. Just comment. What did you think of the post? How was your day? I don't know. Just let us know. Comment, and you are automatically going to be entered to win a game. Deadline is March 10th. That's next Friday. Giving you a little bit more time now. Like us on Facebook, leave a comment by March 10th. You are entered to win a great game. Probably for Steam. If you have a 3DS, I might be able to hook you up there. But probably for Steam, maybe Origin. And, I have lots of games I can give out. I'm just trying to give out some love. Give out some games. So, check it out. Like us on Facebook. Let us know what you thought about the video. What do you think about the subject matter? Xbox Game Pass, yada, yada, yada. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe for more. I'll see you next time.